You know what we should do? We should just take the screen recording that we're doing now of the editing of the YouTube series and make that the intro. So us saying this is going to be the YouTube series. It's going to be an insight, a glimpse into the world of Heliot Emil, the process, everything behind, and that people should follow along if they want to see what goes on behind the scenes. And then we make this the intro for the YouTube series.
We have a swim today, 2.7 kilometers. It's nice weather, but it's also a bit windy. You see there's like current, and getting into the wetsuit. It's tight. It's like the Met Gala. You know, like it's tight getting in, but once you're in, it's all smooth from there. So, welcome to Northwest Copenhagen, the Heliot Emil studio. It's an old auto mechanic shop that we took over and renovated into our office space. So, I'll give you a quick little tour to see everything. Here is what we call the garage, obviously, because of the big garage door. We use it as like a meeting room and presentations and stuff like that. Up here you have Victor and my office. We made this little glass box. We also use that for like meetings and stuff like that. Coming through here, we're setting up for an event that we have tonight with NM3. So we have some exclusives that just came in. We have some drinks and stuff that people are setting up right now. But this is like the main space. This is our showroom, like the main big room. We made this light sky panel in the top. It works as both like sound absorbing, so it like takes away from the echo because it's like quite a big room. And then it's also filled with 40,000 LEDs in the back, and then you can change the light. You have this remote, so you can go like different light settings however you want. You can like put it to Mexico vibes, or you can put it back to cold Denmark. Business room, take you in here, where we have part of the business team working. Lucy, David is here. Coming through down here, we have visual design team. So we have Fabio, yes, who's here. And yeah, just a little office space, but we tried to make it like kind of like an open design so that you really still felt the volume of this space. Then we have the atelier in the back here. So the design room, where we have everyone from the design team sitting, working. We have the atelier, the new pieces we're working on. Different pattern pieces. Then through here we have another office where the production team, they're sitting. I think they're in a meeting right now, so we won't disturb. Then if we walk all the way back here, back through this space, yeah, we have like a little setup for the event tonight. Coming through here, we have the kitchen and the bathroom, and then we have another entrance door on this side that connects us to the other side of the neighborhood over here. Yeah, that's the space. So the stuff we have on display now is from the first collaboration that we did with NM3. So these interior pieces, we have a tray, we have coffee drip stand, we have the vase, we have the display stand fruit holder. That's some of the new stuff that we can't reveal just yet, later tonight. Then we have on display here the Autumn-Winter 24 collection titled Shelter. There's a few pieces that I'm particularly excited about. This one I think is a very interesting piece. It's this tech jacket made in this twill, which has been coated, so feels like almost like an oilskin kind of texture, but then it has this tech kind of feeling to it. What's really interesting about this piece is it's made with a technology from a company called Shieldx. And they specialize in shielding materials. And so in this pocket in here, you have the Shieldx material, and it's actually like radiation proof, which means that you can put your phone in there and then it won't have any reception. So it's basically taking you away from like all the stress of your phone or whatever if you put it inside this pocket. And the whole collection was titled Shelter, so it was part of like exploring how do we shelter ourselves and how can we use some innovative fabrics to speak to this theme of shelter. Then we have some other pieces that I feel are quite interesting as well. There's this jacket. It's made with like an aluminum backed metal, so it's actually like shapeable. You can take the jacket and you can form it and it kind of like sticks in that position. Then we have another piece that was like further exploration also of the theme of shelter. We had two sides of the theme that were explored, which were one focused on more of like the hard shelter, so sheltering yourself from your environment, so focused on like padding, focused on protective gear. We did a collaboration with Alpine Stars, who's the leading manufacturer of motorsports and protection gear in the world, Italian company. And the other side of shelter was then, how do we make something that feels extremely comfortable and very comforting for people? Because having shelter also means that you feel safe and that you feel comfortable. And one way is to sort of like surround yourself with something that's soft and very comfortable, and the other way is to sort of shield yourself with something that's hard so you don't get impacted by the rest of the world. But this was a down vest, so it really just like looks like you're wearing this teddy bear on your body. But yeah, super nice piece. You probably can't hear me now because it's like muffled. Other than that, there's like a bunch of like interesting materials, some explorations where we treated some fabrics in different ways. We layered some fabrics in interesting ways as well, creating some like depth to them. Laser cut top layers so that you could see what was underneath. Created also a story of like this softness in both like pants and blazers as well, with this super nice cashmere mohair wool blend. Some super nice pieces. I think one of the highlights is also this piece, which is like a showpiece that we developed with Alpine Stars. So it's made out of disposed airbags. So Alpine Stars has this technology called Tech Air, which is airbags that are integrated into leather jackets, so they explode if there is like an impact, or if you fall off the bike or something like that. They would explode, and you would hopefully come out on the other side of your crash better than if you didn't have the airbag. But basically these were all deployed, so they were used airbags, and then we took them and we created this piece, which was like one giant airbag, and it was made from 37 different pattern pieces of airbags. So basically it's potentially 37 lives that have been saved, all integrated into one sculptural piece, and represented it in an installation in a gallery in Paris. Yeah, and had some other pieces from our collaboration as well featured there.
The whole idea is that there's synergy between what we post on Instagram, what we put out on newsletter, and so on and so forth.
Previously, what me and Fabio, we discussed was to make sure that we sort of like divide the different communications in the different channels, because I think also the issue that we've met with growing the Instagram is that we've posted too much content that doesn't appeal to people. And that's why they start like either unfollowing or don't follow in the first place. Welcome to Munich, Germany. We got up at 4 a.m. for the flight. In Danish we say we got up before the devil got his shoes on, but we left the demons behind in Copenhagen, and now we're here. So now we're here at ISPO in Munich, and ISPO is this award ceremony and exhibition where brands from all over the world, they come and they show their newest innovations, their newest technologies, their newest designs, everything from outdoor world to technology to material innovation is all shown here as the first place in the world. And the reason why we're here is obviously to see what's going on in the world of outdoor, what's going on in the world of material innovation, and what can we implement into our designs, what can we implement into our collections that could be innovative for the fashion industry, and utilizing some of the technologies from the outdoor industry.
Skin leather alternative. It's biocomposite material, so based on oranges,
Okay.
like the orange peels and the waste, and on the cactus.
Okay.
It's up to 30% of orange and cactus in there. Some of the stuff is fully bio-based, fully biodegradable.
Mm-hmm.
Others are bio-based, not fully biodegradable, right? Depending on what you do with coating and so on. It's also different stages. It's the nutrient where they then feed to bacteria, and in a fermentation process up to 12-14 days, the bacteria produces this wet sheet. This is bacterial cellulose.
Wow.
This is how it looks like.
So it's like alive.
Yeah. Well, yeah, kind of. It's a leather alternative, but not leather, right? And this is important. They don't want to be leather. It's a completely different use case.
Yeah.
It has different, distinct feel. It's unique. And that's what we see also in the field, that some of the companies say, no, we don't even want to mimic leather.
No,
It's different.
they want to be their own.
They want to be their own, right?
And does it have the same like insulation properties?
Not 100%.
So it's more for like feel.
Yeah.
Because we were working with a company that we ended up not partnering with because it was flower down, so basically made from like old flowers. But the properties were not the same as like you know what you have with goose down or duck down or something like that, where it's like actually heat regulating and much lighter and yeah, actually much better product. But I mean, obviously it's a good idea to use something like that, but if it doesn't work as well, it's hard to let go of like the, you know, like the original. So this is our Airbnb where we're staying. Not bad. You would have to pay rent if you would throw this up in the outdoor. Looks as big as like an apartment in Paris. Knuckle buster. And this guy. The powerhouse. We have a fashion brand, so we're here to look at like new technologies and look at new materials and see if there's like potential collaborators. Like, yeah, we've done some different things in the space before for like trail running, like those kind of things. Seen the product, but not like seen it in real life. Yeah.
Yeah.
How does it work?
I mean, this one is very new. I mean, you have inside where so you see there are small tubes, and all the tubes have small pores.
Okay.
The pores are 0.2 micron,
Okay.
and then it does not let the bacteria, the parasites, and the microplastic inside. So when you drink, you are totally safe, and you drink safe water.
Wow.
Right? So basically, you see it's like the end of the tube, and then inside you have the small pores.
Wow.
Yes.
Okay.
So if you drink like every day, it's more than 10 years.
Okay. That's incredible.
And you have a carbon filter in addition.
Okay.
That filter the chemicals. That lasts 100 liters.
So even this, you would also drink like your normal tap water, and it would be like a better.
Exactly. So
Yeah.
there are more and more rumors and so on saying that tap water contains microplastic, for
Exactly,
example,
yeah.
or some chemicals because the pipelines are roasting and so on.
Yeah.
And then at the end of the day, it's filtering all the nasty stuff. That
That's
you don't
amazing.
want.
And so this is a smaller version of that one,
This
or
is the same technology,
Yeah.
but compressed
Okay.
in stainless steel. So you can, let's say, bring that into, let's say, this one, and then you have the, you can bring it with you while traveling.
Okay.
And everyday use as well.
and it has the same functionalities as that one?
Absolutely. It
Wow.
lasts 1,000 liters. This one lasts 4,000.
Okay. Wow.
You can, let's say, attach to any PET.
Oh wow.
bottle.
Okay.
Incredible.
It's like a magic trick. Do I?
Go ahead. Feel free. I think we have another glass, and I just cleaned it before. So
How does it taste?
That's incredible. That's insane. Wow. Space. I think the gym's down here. So we had a good night's sleep yesterday. Recovery is at 96%. So that's brilliant. We're gonna do some running intervals. 10K, 2K warm up. Then we're gonna do 6 rounds of 700 meters at like 20 kilometers an hour. And then 300 meters just like walking. and then do that 6 times, and then 2K cool down, and hopefully that'll get us fired up for the rest of the day. Breath. That was good. You know what I think? I think we might be the only fashion brand that's here. Like looking at all these, it's all like technical, outdoor, like even like tech companies and stuff like that are all here. So it's like this. This is the magazine that shows all the awards that they're giving out for outstanding outdoor developments. There's everything from like the lightest base layer fabric created, new carabiner constructions, like technology in different areas of hiking. There was this shoe yesterday where they had created a mechanism where you could take out the midsole so you could replace it. So you had 3 shoes in one. So you could take out the midsole and you can create a running shoe, you can create a hiking shoe, or you can create like a platform sneaker thing. Just interesting, I think, coming from a fashion perspective, looking at the innovations that are out there in other industries and seeing how we might be able to apply them to fashion and to see if there's any new cool technologies that we can use. Hey, how are you? Very good, very good. It was a great, like very insightful conference, and like the award show and everything was really good. We met a lot of like new manufacturers, spoke to some like interesting people on materials and that kind of stuff. So it was very good.
Yeah.
Nice.
So
okay, so we need to send him the material, right, for the sunglasses.
all the material and then
Yeah.
we'll go.
And also for the studio, I guess what we would need is like maybe some references of what he needs. Like, because the better references he can send, the better we can send the material back, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's what he said as well, that we need to send him pictures. Okay, perfect.
Cool. Okay.
Good luck.
Yeah.
Of the-
Thank you. We'll speak soon.
Yeah.
Okay. Ciao. Let's see from the side.
This one was the off shoulder, like the one on the shoulder, the short.
Yeah. Looking down at your toes as well, and like touching it.
Let's take off the hoodie.
It's like the installation was done by the guy that do the has done the green thing with the structure.
Okay, okay.
Yeah. Because here they will dye everything.
Oh, wow.
All natural dyeing.
Wow.
And this is done by I don't even know this.
That's so cool. Oh yeah, good idea.
Lo stabilisce con una peculiarità della Marzocco.
Four. Let's see from the side. Oh, okay, so it's nice just to... There you go. The backstage and everything, and then on the first floor we had the show on the second floor we had a dinner, and then on the third floor we had an after party. So it was like very cohesive. It felt like a full experience for people and everything. And I think something like that would be very cool to do again.
And the model time is starting on 6th floor, went floor by floor, all the way down to the first one. You're flying up there.
We're at the Museum Heliot Tokyo in Paris. Here to watch the Junjie show. I mean, the location is super cool. It's this very brutalistic look of the building. Very open space. Kind of looks like a parking lot, but I guess without all the cars.